What do you get when you bring 42 internationally known stars together for one film? You get Daryl Xana's The Longest Day. Alright, so there are a lot of war films out, and a few of them about D-Day, and in particular, the invasion of Normandy. In my personal opinion, as much as the beginning of Saving Private Ryan kicks a lot of ass, this is probably the best movie on the subject. And it is power-packed with about every big-known player that was around in 1962. Many of them amounting to no more than cameo parts. Now, unlike a lot of classical war movies, this one accurately depicts 95% of everyone in the film. All the Frenchmen speak French, all the Germans speak German, all the Americans speak American, and the British all have nice British accents. There's an essence in watching this movie that you're actually seeing history unfold before your eyes, and that's not something you can say with every movie. The Longest Day is probably one of the best war films ever made, and certainly the best about the invasion of Normandy. It shows how much the French appreciated us being there, and how much they helped in actually securing their own country, as well as how much everyone else did. Whether you're British, American, Australian, Scottish, or even French, everyone can appreciate the efforts that went into The Longest Day. And I recommend it to everyone. Now, this is from 20th Century Fox, and it's just released on Blu-Ray. And I gotta tell you, having seen this movie at least a half a dozen times, this is by far the best that it has ever looked. And Fox has ported over the entire 2-disc special edition, all the extras, all the goodies that make this an absolute must-have for anyone of classic Hollywood cinema, and certainly anyone of Blu-ray. Now, first off, this is a black and white movie. Now, black and white actually has a couple of advantages over a color film. High definition enhances both the color and the brightness and contrast. Now, without the color, you can actually increase the details because you have much more control over the gray areas, or the spectrum of the gray areas, and much more of the information can go into that detail. In my personal experience, black and white and high def is sometimes it's absolutely spectacular, and this one holds up almost better than any other Blu-ray movie I've seen. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you don't have a lot of color, or you don't have color creating a lot of banding issues, and there's a lot of smoke in this film. And anytime you put smoke and high def together, you get banding issues, and I didn't notice a single one in this entire movie. I also didn't notice a single digital defect. I couldn't believe how great this movie looked. I sort of marveled at it in its 3+ running time. Now, for someone who's looking for a quickie history lesson, you're probably not going to find it here. This is a 3-hour movie. But for those who are really interested in sitting down for some great classic Hollywood cinema, you are not going to find much better than The Longest Day from Fox. Definitely a 5-star release from them in terms of picture quality, and definitely a 4.5-star movie. The best you're going to get right there. You're going to get Robert Mitchum, John Wayne, and Henry Fonda all in one movie with an entire plethora of international superstars. Nominated for Best Picture of the Academy Award, The Longest Day on Blu-ray. You should go pick it up. The one thing that might drawback to this is that because it is a Fox release, it's going to come with a hefty price tag. But as you can clearly see right there, this is a 2-disc set. So this is a must-have for any fan of classic war films. Go pick up The Longest Day on the Blu-ray.